So we're in front of City Hall Park on Broadway, and across the street over there by St. Paul's Church, turn around Randy, it's more interesting than me, is the Occupy Wall Street Trans Solidarity Parade. So we're here to greet them when they arrive at City Hall Park. We have this Sylvia Rivera remade sign that I remade with gay historical figures, or gay rights historical figures, and a rainbow. And then we got this,
here's a cop.
Marsha Johnson period, trans jobs.
Let's get moving.
Tell me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Get the flags, Randy. Get lots of the flags. This is like the politic in 2011. And all they want, equality. Is equality going to get you economic justice? Ask some black folks where it ended up with formal equality. A movement that's melted down to mush. GLBTQ movement equals mush.
Well, I mean, they can't do this in Syria.
That's not the point, Randy. The point is, when's the last time you saw this many flags? American flags at a gay event.
Well, well, I marched with the veterans contingent, rainbow flag.
Gay veterans.
Yes, it was. I was marching with a trans veteran, A. Burr, American veterans. They invited me to march.
Anybody who's really on the left would be embarrassed by this.
Well, I mean, you know, trans isn't necessarily left.
No.
I think you could say that a lot of trans people are actually rather conservative. Very conservative, really. Very traditional.
Let's see if you hear economic justice.
Civil rights now. Equality, civil rights now. LGBT equality, civil rights now. LGBT equality, civil rights now. Check! What we call this? Privately owned. It's privately owned. Art should not be privately owned. Art should not be privately owned. Let's not touch it. Let's not touch it. That's City Hall. That's City Hall. We're here. We're here. Why are we here? Why are we here? LGBT. LGBT. Equality. Equality. Now. Now. Mic check. Mic check. We're going to call back.
We're going to speak about
mistreatment, transgender community, in the criminal justice system. Hi. My name is Tanya. And many people of color and trans people. Many people of color and trans people are discriminated against. In prisons, in jails of our state.
They are used to prostitute for lipstick and makeup by corrections officers. They're sexually assaulted, marginalized and criminalized for being trans. And this needs to stop now. Thank you.
If we think for 1 minute that cis culture that created this system has collapsed our economy, let us hear this occupation doesn't oppress each and every one of us because we are not heteronormative, conforming. You are wrong. We are oppressed. We are abused. And misrepresented. Every day. Some of our allies aren't fighting for us anymore. That's okay. We can fight for ourselves.